So it's Tuesday evening, the 28th of November. I'm outside the Église Nantes Nord, as you can see, Église Réformée Évangélique, culte, worship service, dimanche à 10h30. And this is our notice board, and letting people know that our church is meeting here. And let me take you inside as we prepare for our inauguration of the building this coming Lord's Day. So let's go in to the church. Okay, two ways in. There's the main steps here. There's also a ramp which comes up in front of the house, and then up here this way, leading up into the main door into the church. And here's the entrance. We've still got cardboard down because there's still grubby feet going in and out. So here's the main entranceway. The toilets in here to the left. Quick look in here. Hopefully the lights will come on. Yep, there we are. All good to go. Straight ahead we have the kitchen, which was fitted by the team that was over in August from the home church and did a really good job. We're delighted with it. We've already had the local pastors from the evangelical churches and other evangelical works here for a meal at the start of November. We had a lovely time, maybe 50 people more or less. We had a really good night. This is the little hatch that opens out onto the main hall, as you can see it there. Okay, so let's go through into the main worship area. As you come in, the first thing we have, well, apart from the things like the alarm and the bell and the heating, we have our table with Bibles and some books that we offer people, just free books that we give out to any visitors. This is an excellent little book, Qu'est-ce que tu crois? What do you believe? It's a lovely summary of the gospel, pleading for true liberty, equality and fraternity, by a pastor who passed away suddenly a few years back, Edward Nelson. And then a book you've maybe seen in English, Doux et humble de cœur, which again we've been giving away to people. They were selling them very cheap, and we've been giving them away. And underneath we have everyone who comes in, every visitor that comes into church gets one of these. So inside it you have a little welcome note that people can fill in, saying who they are and asking if they'd like to meet the pastor or meet the start of the Bible and things like that. The QR code for the church for them to scan and for the church website. And then we have a little voucher that we give to people where they can take this to the local evangelical bookshop and be given a free Bible. So we have a deal with the bookshop that if people present this little voucher, they get a free Bible. For children who come, they get this little booklet with little games and puzzles, things like that to do. It's a really good little booklet produced by CEF. An invitation to our opening church service, and then a calendar as well, a monthly calendar which has verses on it and a little explanation in the middle somewhere. I can't quite find it, of what the gospel is. It's in there. There, it's there. So a little explanation. So anyone, and they also get a sweet, and they get, the sweet's not in there, somebody must have eaten it. And they get a little pen which has the name of the church and the church website on it. You can see it there, up there it is, églisenantesnord.org. So yeah, that's every visitor who comes into church gets one of these. It's just a way of making people feel welcome and giving them a point of contact as well for future references. So that's our little welcome table, little pens there as well that people can help themselves to. And then, as you can see, this is our main worship area. There is space for 80, 90 seats. I think we're allowed 80 according to the fire regulations. And here we are. Just I'll make my way around to the pulpit. These things here are to help with the sound, to stop there being an echo. So they work very well. In fact, they always work too well. It's hard to get good volume in our singing because all the sound's absorbed into these things here. Also, you've maybe noticed we have this lovely patchwork which was made in 1995 by Margaret MacMillan, who was one of the original missionaries who came to France all those many years ago. So we're delighted that we still have this and it's able to find its place in the new church building. So the projecting the songs and any pictures for children's address or things for sermon, announcements, things like that, they're all projected here onto the wall, which is behind the pulpit. That's the symbol of our church, the logo of our church, which was designed by one of the young girls in the church. And you can see from the pulpit, there's also a screen up there, which means that whoever's preaching can see whatever's on the screen without having to turn around and look. That's very helpful as well. So you're not always constantly turning around and singing into the wall. So it's a good thing. As we go on down here, we have a little storeroom that's open. Keep our tables and spare chairs in here. All our calendars that we'll be giving away. Some in Ukrainian, French, Portuguese, and these are monthly calendars, daily calendars. These are the books that we're giving away. We've got 100 of them, and would encourage people to give them to their friends, neighbours. And then for children who come in, they get a booklet as well. And these are little Bible reading booklets for the kids in church. So yeah, that's this little store, not very exciting. Then next door is our salle des enfants, like a creche room and also a prayer meeting room, Bible study room, general other rooms. So if parents want to bring their children out, little babies are crying. There's one on last Sabbath day crying a lot. They can still hear what's going in next door. They can see what's going on next door, but we don't hear the sound in the main hall. So it's a very good little room. And we've got the kids' work up on the wall. And the children's addresses we've been doing with different famous missionaries. So this is about the missionaries to the Auca Indians. We're doing the Pilgrim's Progress as well. And the kids each week during the sermon, they get the text to work through, little exercises they can do, and then a worksheet with some colouring. They come in here and get their pencils, they get their books and toys as well if they want. And again, an example of the sort of work that they're doing. And a picture of me, Andrew, drawn by one of the girls in church. It's funny. So out we go then, and this is our sound desk. Well, hopefully by this coming Lord's Day, we'll have a cache cable. It's called a cache cable, which hides the cables, and we'll pass it under that, so there'll not be all these cables sitting here. This is our sound desk and computer equipment as well, from which you can change you can see the thing there. So, it's not working. Not quite sure why it's not working. Oh well, not worried about that. And so yeah, there you are. That's the tour of our new church building. We're delighted that after many months we're finally in it. We've had 3 worship services already in the building, and it's been lovely each week. There's been someone new has come, and some of those folks who came the first week just happened to be going past and came in, and they've been back ever since. And yeah, we're really pleased about that. There's a lot of people walking past, just look in and want to know what's going on. They stop and chat. We think that that's a really positive thing. So thanks for your support in so many different ways: financial support, prayer support, just coming out and helping us here in different practical ways. And continue to pray for us, especially this coming Lord's Day. We're due to have 80 or 90 people here. And we're really looking forward to having friends and neighbours and some of the folks who've been involved in the work who are here as well. And we're also delighted that the original missionary team of the Balls, excuse me, McFarlanes and Margaret McMillan are all able, God willing, to be able to be with us for this opening of the new church building. So delighted to be able to bring this video to you. We hope to be able to get our camera. We've got a camera up there. Haven't quite worked out how to film from it, connect it up to the computer and everything, but hopefully that'll be sorted out by this weekend, and we'll be able to film the service, video the service, and you'll get a chance to watch it on our YouTube channel. So yeah, that's pretty much it from here. Thanks for watching, and thanks again for your continued support, which is so valuable to us. Okay, bye-bye.